The book of Romans is widely attributed to the Apostle Paul. Below is a structured summary of the historical, textual, and scholarly evidence supporting Pauline authorship. Scholarly consensus. Most New Testament scholars regard Romans as one of Paul's undisputed letters. It is consistently grouped with the core Pauline epistles, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Philippians, 1 Thessalonians, and Philemon. Early Christian witnesses, 1st, 3rd centuries. Early manuscripts. Romans appears in some of the earliest surviving New Testament collections, including Papyrus 46, late 2nd century, which contains a large corpus of Paul's letters. The Muratorian Fragment, late 2nd century, also lists Romans among Paul's writings. Apostolic Fathers and Early Writers. Clement of Rome, late 1st century, alludes to Pauline theology and language drawn from Romans in his letter to the Corinthians. Ignatius of Antioch, early 2nd century, reflects knowledge of Paul's letters and echoes themes prominent in Romans. Polycarp of Smyrna, early 2nd century, explicitly refers to Paul and draws upon his epistles, including material consistent with Romans. Justin Martyr, mid-2nd century, employs Pauline theology characteristic of Romans, especially regarding justification and the law. Irenaeus of Lyons, late 2nd century, directly quotes Romans and attributes it to Paul. Tertullian, early 3rd century, repeatedly cites Romans as Paul's work. Clement of Alexandria, late 2nd, early 3rd century, treats Romans as a Pauline letter in his writings. Origen, early mid-3rd century, extensively commented on Romans and affirmed its authorship by Paul. Modern scholars. Numerous contemporary scholars continue to affirm Pauline authorship, including F. F. Bruce, known for his historical studies of the New Testament, Douglas Moo, author of major commentaries on Romans, N.T. Wright, a leading scholar on Paul and early Christianity. Evidence for Pauline authorship. Internal evidence. Romans opens by identifying Paul as its author, Romans 1. External evidence. Early manuscripts and church fathers uniformly attribute the letter to Paul. Style and theology. The argumentation, vocabulary, and theological emphases, especially regarding justification, the law, Israel, and life in the Spirit, match those found in Paul's undisputed letters. Taken together, early manuscript evidence, widespread citation by 1st through 3rd century Christian writers, and enduring scholarly consensus. This material provides a strong historical case that the Epistle to the Romans was written by the Apostle Paul.